Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are back with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, there's a couple of things we need to do still while we're doing this game. There are a couple of memory locations still to go collect. We still have to go climb that big fiery volcano up there. I want to go and get these couple of remaining memories today, so there's a couple of them that we can get where we currently are. So I've gone and had a look back at my own game as to where I found some of these memories. This one, fairly generic forest shot. There really is nothing in this photo to identify, like to highlight to you which section of forest this is in. Yeah, there really is there are no identifying features other than it's a forest. Now, from my own game, I know now that it is this forest. It is the forest that is on the east of Hyrule, central Hyrule. It's by the river. It might be this one, actually. It's one of these ones around here on the riverbed, which is annoying because there's nothing to suggest river in this picture. The other one we're looking for, actually, as a fun fact that would probably help here. While we've not done it, people have managed to successfully decipher, and if you look online, you can find, like, deciphering codex for the Hylian language that you see in the top right corner above the picture. If you translate that from Hylian to English, it tells you the location of the memory. It tells you where this place is. So that's an alternative way of managing this. Now, this one, we can see there's a fairy fountain in the back. It's presumably one of the three fountains. We went to one of them previously. If we just go have a look at the map, when we went up Mount Lanayru, the Spring of Wisdom was this spring here that, you know, it's got this general shape. There's a circular thing, and then there's that's where the statue of the goddess is. It appears to be another one of those. Now, I know from my own exploration, this is not the one on Mount Lanayru. There's not enough snow. It's not there's another one that I know it isn't. This one is in the general direction of Death Mountain. So to get this memory, we're basically going to need to get the tower that opens up the map in Death Mountain, and then have a look for something resembling, oh, where are we? Have a look for something resembling this Spring of Wisdom at the top of Mount Lanayru. So can't see anything along here, can we? No, we're gonna have to actually open up this section of map if we want to go find that memory. So my intention is to walk to this point over by this river. And I'm hoping if we run around the forests here, we can find one of those missing memories, and that we can find the other missing memory on our way to or from Death Mountain. I know, we are, what, 40, 50-something episodes in, and I'm finally going to go take you up Death Mountain, show you what that's all about. We'll have some fun, see some scary lava. It'll be a fun time. So, I'm going to look at this photo again, because the only thing we get in terms of even vaguely locating to us where this is it's a path in the trees near some brownish rocks. It's this kind of colour rocks, but there's nothing to say where in the forest we should be going, is there? Ooh, hearty radishes. Oh, this is a good place for us to be. I need to pick up a bunch more of these sort of collectibles as we go, because we need to be cooking and we need to be upgrading our armor at some point. So I'm just going to have a little gentle jog around the forest collecting, you know, some blue nightshade. Is that another hearty radish, perhaps? Yeah, we'll get these hearty radishes. Is this the right area? There's an apple tree on the left and some some rock formations to the right. Is it maybe around here? Is this the path? This looks like it could potentially be the path. It's not really a path as such, but... Is this not what we're looking for? Maybe? No. There's no sort of hill at the back. Maybe we're at the wrong end, looking the wrong way. How big is this area of trees? Even knowing that this is... Oh, is it going to be this one? Because there's actually what appears to be like a path running through it. It might be this side of the hillier river. Let's put a stamp here for now. And try looking over this way. Also, while I'm here, do I have anything that I can just knock these things out of the tree with? Nope, I'm gonna chop this tree down just to get the apples. Hurrah! Apples for Laura! And wood. I am resourced up. I am gonna have to swim across a river in a minute. What's the highest rock I can get on to get a good elevation? Oh, poor goat. Poor goat. Oh yeah, I should be able to glide over most of this, shouldn't I? I hope. Oh. Okay, this looks more like the kind of area I'm looking for. Where did he go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, let's eat all those delicious apples we just picked up. Also, we have a lot of gems and things that we could be selling. If we wanted to get that cool anti-guardian armor, we could probably afford it thanks to these. Where are my apples? Munching down them apples. Maybe a couple of carrots. And I've already lost all the health that I gained. Okay. Thank you, Mifa. Thank you for your grace. Did you just... How do I fight you in a river? Do I have to get a bow and arrow to fight you in the river? Okay, you're still in the river. Do I have lightning arrows? No, I have very little in the way of arrows. I need to spend some money on arrows. There we go. You done? Where'd your blade go? Can I reach your blade there in the river?
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Urbosa's fury would have been helpful earlier when I wasn't yet being murdered. You know, that would have been helpful. Do I want to get rid of anything for... No, it's fine. I don't need his blade. It's fine. He's dead. We got rid of him. That's good. Let's find that memory. Okay. We're looking for an apple tree somewhere. Okay, this is definitely going to be the pathway we were looking for. Apple trees. So, like, there is a little bit of identifying information, I suppose, in that picture. Like, I know I was dismissing this picture as telling us nothing, but we can tell from this picture that There are hills around it. There's rock formations where somewhere that's in a sort of like green, luscious area. It's not desert. It's not Death Mountain. It's not snowy. There is a pathway. We could look at the forests and find, like we did, hey, this one does have kind of a pathway running through it. You know, there is probably more information that we could have surmised than we necessarily gave this area credit for. Right, let's keep running through the forest. I've yet to see an apple tree. Oh. Okay, there's no apples in the apple tree, but that's our shot. There's the rock on the side. There's the hill behind us. Oh, there is an apple tree. It's on the left.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts, the guardians, they've all turned against us. It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa, Rivali and Daruk, they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault. Our only hope for defeating Ganon is lost, all because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
So, I've seen differing takes on this scene from a few people. There are some people who really don't like the scene because the princess is crying because she can't do the thing. I really don't have a problem with it. From my perspective, she has an understandable and justified reason for being very upset. Yeah, so presumably that would have translated as Hyrule Field. Not that Hyrule Field would have helped terribly much, necessarily. It would have given us a general idea, I guess. I feel like Princess Zelda has more than enough reason in that instance to cry. Because... Also, what did I pin there? Oh, Great Fairy Fountain. Did we not go pay that Great Fairy Fountain? Did we not do that? I don't remember. Right, let's just warp here for now. Yeah, she's got more than enough reason to cry because she blames herself for the entire downfall of her kingdom on two different fronts. She blames herself in that, like, perhaps if I'd known more, if I'd done more research into how the Divine Beasts and the Guardians worked, then maybe I could have prevented them being taken over. I could have stopped Calamity Ganon from using them for his own purposes. It's not, you know, it wasn't really in her control. Her father very explicitly, like, prevented her from doing the research that she was good at. And on the other side, she feels responsible that, like, hey, I should have... let me find something warm quick. Yeah, on the other side, she's sort of thinking, why didn't I, you know, dedicate less time to that research and more time to trying to become the, like, harness the goddess powers? Because my inability to harness the goddess powers are also why we can't do this. And, you know, am I a failure all around? Is the failure of this entirely on me? How do I get through this situation? Like, she's got an awful lot to be justifiably upset about, and I think it's a bit odd to criticize someone for being upset about that, because, like, that's, you know, that's a very understandable thing to be upset about. Now I'm just having a look. Where do I want to be heading? So, before we attempt to go up Death Mountain, I ideally want to find, there is a, somewhere down the bottom of Death Mountain, there is a stables that I need to head to. That it will become apparent relatively soon why I'm doing so. Actually, maybe we'll just head in the direction of the mountain, because that'll probably give you an idea of why I've been avoiding heading for the mountain, and why we need to do some prep work before we go there. But yeah, no, like, oh, I'm gonna go get this shrine, I think, actually. Whereabouts are we on the map? Okay, we're still on the edge of the map, that's fine. I don't know what that set of ruins is down there. I'm kind of curious about it. I'm gonna go over the shrine for now, just to look at this. Just to get a look at whatever this weird structure is. Oh, that's where some moblins are gonna be, isn't it? Okay. It was not as exciting as I made it out to be in my head for a second. What's in the shrine? Yeah, I feel like Princess Zelda's justification for her sort of struggles in this are definitely explained by she had a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and, you know, I'm not going to hold that against her, that she struggled to deal with some of those things. Okay. Let's have a look. We need to harness fire to get through this dungeon. Okay. Okay, that was remarkably easy. Get those pieces. We're not going to take that Guardian Sword because it's the basic entry-level one. Now, because we currently have a fire weapon, I think, in our inventory, we can kind of cheat our way through a lot of this shrine. Can I just... Okay, that's what I was aiming to do. Okay, I was not able to cheat my way through as successfully as I had hoped I would be able to. Crap. I might actually be kind of screwed here now. And I have no types of arrows. Well, let's abandon this shrine if we can, and restart it, because I have no arrows, and the only way I'm going to get through this is by using my flame weapons, and I can't reach high enough to set off the flame properly right now. So let's leave and restart that trial. This is what I get for trying to cheat the system, isn't it? That, like, you know, I can avoid doing it the proper way. Oh no, I fucked up the actual way to do it. Let's re-enter the shrine and try to cheat our way through. This time without sucking. I have no idea if I'll be able to get through this full stop without arrows, but I can certainly get further than I did this first time. Let's try it again. Let's commit to doing this arrowless. At least as far as the dungeon will allow. Do I have that flame sword out? I did it again. Aha, let's try one more time, and this time definitely don't slice near the walls, because if you... It seems like if you slice the bit where the wood is behind, it doesn't have time to catch fire properly, and you've just destroyed the leaves. That's all you've done. If I can't do it this third time, I'll come back here when I've got actual arrows. Like, I could buy some fire arrows and very easily speed my way through this. Yeah, I think the issue is just using the sword cuts the leaves, and if you cut through the leaves, there's nowhere for the fire to spread, which is obviously a problem. Let's try. Okay, jump attacks are the way to go. I'm gonna burn myself a little bit doing this. Okay, we destroyed the Guardian. Yeah, see, I'm taking some fire damage along the way, but yeah, that did the job. We're gonna cheese our way through. Okay, this is the room where we might possibly not be able to get much further if we don't have arrows. Okay, come on. We can at least get this chest down. Come on. Please just have arrows in you. If there were arrows in this chest, for once I'd be happy. Okay, it's a bow. It's a high durability bow. High durability knight's bow. Knight's bows are 26. I might as well drop that and replace it with the durability up version in the chest. There we go. Okay. Does this fire spread through to here? Yes, it does. Can I... No, I sliced through it. I can do that. And the fire doesn't quite spread enough, unfortunately. Let's wait for my flame to come back. Come on. Can I do this through the bars? Yes. Haha. I don't need you to follow your rules, game. I've got a fire sword. See, this is stuff I really like. That even though, you know, there's bars in the way in any other game, that would be like your, no, you need to, you know, have the flame go around those bars. No, you can do a jumping slash through a set of bars. Why not? Is this the end of the dungeon? Yeah. Look at us go. We done diddly done it. No. There we go. Have my big ol' yawn. Right, from here, we've been going about 25 minutes. I think the best thing to do is to continue heading towards Death Mountain for now, and we'll see A, how close we can get to the tower on Death Mountain, and B, how close to Death Mountain in general we can get before we have to turn back. What is that up there? No, that's a tree. I was wondering if that was the stables I was looking for. Let's do some general climbing, see where we end up. Can I get here and then do... No. Can I cheat my way up using Rivali's Gale? That'll do. We should at least put a pin on the map where the Death Mountain tower is. I think we can get to the tower okay, we just can't go much further up the mountain. Right. Let's head toward Death Mountain. Oh, I shouldn't be using my fire sword for this. I like my fire sword for specific times when I need it. Oh no, I should have Rivali's Galed first. Can I get up this, hopefully? So, I'm guessing we're close enough now that we no longer have a map, right? We are now on the road to Death Mountain, and there should be some signposts along this road, I think, that'll point out to us why we shouldn't continue our... Oh god. Guardian. Okay, quick. Let's take out the legs. Okay, we can do this without the Master Sword. Edge of Duality, you've got this. I did not remember there being guardians protecting this area. Please don't mess with me right now, skeleton. I'm trying to take out a guardian before it starts walking again. Come on. My Edge of Duality. There we go. Let's pick up all the pieces. You can just die. Thank you. I want to collect all of these pieces. I want to collect these arrows. Come on, just keep shooting at me. I'll collect all the arrows you miss me with. Free arrows. Basically, if you can just, like, let people shoot at you for a while and not successfully hit you. Bunch of free arrows right there. Okay, there's one more of you firing at me, isn't there? Are they fighting each other because they want the head? Okay, well I was not expecting that kind of resistance as we began the Death Mountain road. I'm looking out for signposts, because again, as I said, I believe there are signposts along this road that will tell us, like, hey, this is why you shouldn't go here. Is this a nice safe hot spring? Yes, okay. Anytime you see water bubbling when it's hot, I do concern myself with, am I going to die if I get in this water? Am I literally going to be cooked alive? I suppose it's just a natural thermal hot spring. Come on, give me that sweet health. Why are you restoring my health so slowly? You know I can just wait here to get my health back. I suppose I'll have a health restoring swim, just so I feel like I'm doing something. Ah, lovely swim. Here we go. Away we run. Also, was that an ostrich? That is totally an ostrich. Or a dodo? That could totally be a dodo. Or equivalent. Seems a little bit more doofy. I don't even know where that word ended up coming from. Like, it's similar to like goofy a bit like, but for some reason, doofy is the word I've started using for that, and I don't know if it's even a word or where I picked it up from. It just sort of entered my vocab. I'm gonna collect some of these minerals and materials. This area is very rich in materials and minerals, just because the Goron Mountain is a mining colony primarily. There you are, luminous stone. So I get some of these luminous stones. That'll be useful for getting our luchador skeleton outfit at some point. Get those fire key swings and those eyeballs. What do we want to use this time for breaking stuff? We'll use the scimitar. The scimitar will do. I realistically need a what is it? A sledgehammer, but I'll make do without. Come on, where are the signposts that tell us the warnings? There is definitely a warning to be told to us about the mountain. Oh, I did not get quite far enough back. Oh, stop rolling, Link. Get your red choo-choo jelly. We're going to need this for some of our future upgrades. I needed to back away a bit quicker than that, didn't I? Stop rolling back downhill, Link. Let's try it this time. No, still didn't get away. Oh, come on, Link. Oh, I see a thing I can bomb. Let's get whatever those are. Let's get these. Hooray, so many monster parts. We will eventually do something with these monster parts. Okay, I can do it. I just need to very quickly backflip away. So many good resources. Come on. Almost far enough back. Come on, choo-choo jelly. Let me get you. How are we doing for time? It's 9:30 in the morning, right? My plan for after I've done this today is I'm going to be editing a multiple hour-long D&D one-shot that I ran with a couple of people, so that'll be going up. Hopefully, it'll hopefully be up by the time that this is up. Oh, there's got to be an easier way to kill these things. Actually, you know what I should be doing? I should be sensible and switch weapons to a royal halberd, because then I can kill them at a distance without risking the damage. I'm further away. Ooh, topaz. Come on, where's the signpost that warns me to turn back? Because I feel like that's probably where this episode should lead up to, is the warning to turn back. But I've yet to come across the warning to turn back. Oh, I did not successfully get you. Well, actually, at this point, we're almost at the tower, so it might be worth us, like, getting to the tower this episode, depending on... oh, there's a signpost. Hopefully this signpost will tell us all the information we need. Death Mountain, Marker 2, Goron City ahead. Heat level star. Non-Gorons use extreme caution. So, as we go up this mountain, it will eventually reach a point where it's like, hey, no matter how good your heat-resistant gear is, you're going to catch fire here. Like, honestly, that is the best explanation I can give of what's going to happen on this mountain. Oh, it's another Guardian. So, I'm going to put on our heat-resistant gear that we've got. What have we got? Let's do this. Let's do this set of gear. We've got heat resistance. Our gear will start to catch fire if we don't come into this prepared. There is a set of armor in the Goron village that will help us be better prepared for heat. But until we can get to that Goron city, we're going to need to leave the mountain soon and find a way to not catch fire. Come on, lightning. That's what's going to get us a bit... Oh no, we're already catching fire. We're already too close. Yeah, so you see that whole catching fire thing that was going on? Yeah, that's the deal if we get too close to this place. Our temperature gauge literally catches fire. Can I go up this way, like, not too close to the lava and be okay? Okay, what do I want to equip weapon-wise that I can slam down into this thing with? The Great Axe would be a good call, I think. Yep, with the Guardian Great Axe, we can literally take out a leg with each swing. Every time we get too close to that lava, we are very quickly heading towards catching fire. Please don't fall off, because I want your materials. No, no, the materials! Materials! Okay, I am not climbing the whole way down there for those Guardian parts. It is not worth it. So yeah, we can't get too close to the lava. If we even try and get this halberd we can see, very quickly things will start, in my inventory, will start to catch fire. My gauge catches fire. You know, this is good for a sunny day in the desert. This is not good for I am stood next to literal lava. Or magma, whichever bit of it is that I'm near. I don't know the technical jargon, which is the right term. But we can skirt around the edge and we can go get the tower, I think. But if we go any further up the mountain than where the tower is, we are going to catch fire and die very quickly. So I don't really intend to do that. And I hope you understand that catching fire is not a thing that I particularly want to do, if I can help it. Oh god, yeah, we are catching fire on all accounts. Can I get far enough up here to not be on fire? Okay, I am taking massive damage still. I don't have any meals prepared. What do I not mind eating through? Let's eat some of these. Eat a fish. Let's eat these, and then hopefully we're gonna... Yeah, we cool down now we've reached the tower. Which is useful, because we can probably get the tower. What I'm gonna do next episode... Okay, here we go. My plan for next episode is we retreat back down the mountain, we get some provisions to help us get up this mountain without catching on fire. We go and try and find the spring that has that final memory, and then we progress up to the Goron City. There we go, I found a nice progression path for us. Ooh, my voice is a bit croaky this morning. Look at that, we caught on fire a bit, but we finally found the last area of the map we'd not yet gone to. Let's have a look for shrines from up here before we end the episode, and let's also see if I can find that stables I want to go to. I think it's down the foot of... down the base of that path that we've just been going up. If we go down that path, I think it leads to the stables. Complete map of Hyrule! Yay! We done diddly done it. So can we see any kind of potential springs around here? I know it's somewhere in this general vicinity. Is it maybe in the Rock Woods? Is that the... No. I know there's a spring somewhere in this area of the map that we've unlocked. I do want to have a look out for it. Oh, it's one of them skull caves. Could it be around here? In these lakes? I'm not entirely sure where it is. I feel like it's somewhere around here, but it's definitely not signified the exact same way that the last one we found was. That's alright, we'll work this out next time. Can we see any shrines, however? Shrines, where are the shrines? Any shrines that we can get? Looking out for orange. Looking out for orange. I cannot see any shrines we can complete from here, and that's fine. Let's look down. That's where the stables are. That's where we were. We've been there. Oh, so we've got a shrine already pretty near the stables we want to go to. We've not been to the stables, but if we warp to here... Oh. Warp to here, we should be fine. Aha! We've got this. We've got this. There we go. I've got to warp us over there, so next episode we can have the... We can do what we need to at the shrines. I'll explain what that is when we get there. And... yeah! That'll be a good old time. We'll hopefully get a memory. We'll climb a mountain. We won't catch fire. These are all things that I'm a big, big fan of. And with that, thank you very much for watching another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you've been enjoying. We'll have another episode for you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.